Topping today's news, CARICOM leaders, including Prime Minister Philip Davis, attending an emergency meeting in Jamaica to discuss solutions to the ongoing unrest in Haiti. It's Commonwealth Day around the globe with 56 nations celebrating, and debate on the mid-year budget continues in the House of Assembly. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News, and it is a pleasure to have you join us. Regional leaders are meeting in Jamaica today to discuss the ongoing unrest and violence in Haiti. CARICOM leaders have said in recent days that they are acutely aware of the urgent need for consensus to be reached on how to address the circumstances going on in Haiti. Foreign Affairs Minister Fred Mitchell is in London, where he is representing the country at the Commonwealth Day celebrations. He provided the following update on the CARICOM meeting in Jamaica and the possible next steps towards finding a political solution.
Prime Minister Philip Davis and former Prime Minister Perry Christie in Kingston, Jamaica for the next 2 days, trying to figure out with other CARICOM prime ministers, the U.S. Secretary of State Tony Blinken, and other regional leaders to hammer out a compromise agreement to restore constitutional order in Haiti. Things have spiraled out of control in Haiti. There are attacks on the airport and other official buildings, so all flights into the country are canceled. Prime Minister Ariel Henry is unable to go back home, but it is hoped that some agreement can be reached with his opponents to appoint a presidential council that will then appoint an interim president and the resignation of the prime minister in favor of new leaders. And the expectation is that this should halt the violence.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is also attending that meeting in Jamaica. It is unclear if Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry will attend the meeting after being forced to remain in Puerto Rico since last week due to attacks on the international airport in Haiti. Meanwhile, Minister Mitchell also shared the latest on staff from the Bahamian Embassy in Haiti.
Our non-essential personnel have been withdrawn. They're in Nassau. The charge and security staff remain, but they are ordered to withdraw as conditions permit. Let us pray for the success in Kingston, and let us pray that our diplomats return home safely.
Recent comments made by Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley about the Caribbean single market and economy has apparently raised concerns in the Bahamas about the freedom of movement of people throughout the region, while the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Fred Mitchell, on Monday brought some clarity to the matter.
Over the weekend, some mischief makers, miscreants, spread a voice note based on statements about free movement of people in the CARICOM single market and economy. They attacked this government as having agreed to it. The ignorance is unbelievable. The mischief is malicious. The Bahamas government in July 2005 opted out of all of the protocols on free movement of capital and of people and engages only in the organs of CARICOM and the political and functional cooperation.
The Foreign Affairs Minister believes supporters of the official opposition or members of the Coalition of Independents are responsible for spreading what he calls false rumor or false information. In fact, CARICOM leaders are now discussing tightening the requirements related to freedom of movement from one CARICOM country to the next so as to avoid legal challenges in the future. Commonwealth Day celebrations began with the annual service at Westminster Abbey in London. Minister of Foreign Affairs Fred Mitchell is there representing the country, the Bahamas. Here at home, the Bahamas' Ministry of Foreign Affairs recognized the occasion in a ceremony celebrating the shared diversity and strengths of the Commonwealth of Nations. Director General Ambassador Jerusa Dean Ali spoke of the significance of this year's theme.
Today we have this theme, One Resilient Common Future, Transforming Our Common Wealth. We are 56 countries, and we seek to mobilize a collective agenda to protect and preserve the environment, to encourage sustainable practices, to boost our trade and economy, to support democracy and good governance, to develop society and further advance youth and gender equality, to ensure access to education, health, food, and shelter, to discuss and resolve the matters of climate change, and represent the needs of small island developing states and other vulnerable states in this community.
British High Commissioner to the Bahamas, Thomas Hartley, shares how the United Kingdom is supporting the Commonwealth in keeping with this year's theme.
The UK remains steadfastly committed to the Commonwealth, which has a shared commitment to freedom, peace and prosperity at its core. As the Foreign Secretary has written, the bonds of our Commonwealth family shares matter all the more as we face great global challenges. The UK believes that this is especially true for our small island members such as the Bahamas. Our Commonwealth Charter recognises the Bahamas' particular needs in building resilience, especially in the face of climate change. This global challenge impacts those directly relative more given geography. And we're very proud of what the Commonwealth countries have achieved together. We want to see a Commonwealth which delivers even greater benefits for all member states, particularly on trade and investment, climate and environment and values.
This year marks the 75th anniversary of the Commonwealth of Nations that has 56 member countries. And finally, in this segment, after winning gold and setting a new world record of 6.65 seconds in the 60-meter hurdles at the World Indoor Track and Field Championships in Glasgow, Scotland on Sunday, March 3rd, Devon Charlton, a former standout at St. Augustine's College, returned home and made a special appearance at the BAISS High School Track and Field Championships on Friday. While in the House of Assembly on Thursday, Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Chester Cooper, said the government will look to work closely with Devon to further promote the Bahamas.
And at this stage, I want to also congratulate one of our Bahamian shining stars, Devon Charlton, on a world record-breaking performance in the 60-meter hurdles this season. She is a wonder. Her success is a beacon of inspiration and shows that nothing is too big for anyone from our small country to accomplish. That's right. And we look forward to discussing with her how we can formalize as a tourism ambassador the work of this record-setting Bahamian, combining and collaborating with the work of this record-setting tourism world-class destination.
Devon is coached by Bahamian Lonnie Green, who also heads the track and field program at the University of Kentucky. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.